and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Okay, so one thing I have to confess. I have to make a confession because I do this makeup look all the time. Like a variation of this all the time. I'm stuck in a rut. I like using yellow and orange and either a pop of blue or a pop of green. I realize that. I'm going to do my best to change that whole setup. We're gonna play with some different colors. We're gonna get me out of my comfort zone. But not today. Today you guys clicked on this video for my least favorite shades in some of my palettes. Now I picked about 10 or 12, I can't remember, I can't count, so we're not gonna worry about that. And I picked these palettes out of all of my other palettes because I know for sure that there is a least favorite shade in these palettes. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and see what the color story of my least favorite shades are. I'm gonna go and make a guess, extremely neutral. Like, over the top neutral. The neutralist neutrals of the neutrals. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started and I'm going to stop being weird. I mean, probably not, but we're gonna attempt to not be so weird for this video. I'm in a very weird mood, so that's probably not gonna happen. We're just gonna start. Okay, so the first palette that we're gonna go ahead and look at is the Norvina palette. This is what it looks like. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to make your guess, but my least favorite shade is actually one of the shimmers, and it is this shade Summer. I don't know, I've used it a couple of times. It's just, compared to all of the other shimmers, I am just not a fan. I mean, I can make an argument that Drama might be, but I kind of want to do a look with Passion and Drama together. But we're going to go ahead and swatch Summer. Yeah, it's just one of those like goldy bronzy shades. And I have a million of them. Not even kidding. That's not even that far off base. I have a million of these. Just don't use it. Next, we're going to go into my very trashed Modern Renaissance palette. And the shade that I am not the biggest fan of is actually Antique Bronze. I never reach for it. I have to force myself to reach for it. And I think it's just because it's that bronzy shade again. I don't know. I'm just not into bronzes, I guess. It's just... I mean, those two, if you're into neutral looks, would kind of look good together. I'm just going to throw that out there. Then we have the Smoky Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. Dun dun dun! Danielle, this is why you lose subscribers. This shade right here, it's a brownie gray color. A brownie gray color. That is the best way to describe that one. Yeah. It's like a brown, gray, gold, pewter. I don't know how to describe this color. I never reach for it. I never use it. Now we're going to go into the My Little Pony palette, and we're going to go right into this shade right here. Now, I've tried to use this a few times. My problem is how it looks. Then you'll see in a minute. It's like a black purple, but not, I don't know. It doesn't know what it wants to be, and that kind of bugs me. We're going down a path, people. We're going down a path. Then we have the Elements of Surprise palette. I mean, this should not come as a shock, but most of this palette is just not something I'm the biggest fan of. And we're going to go into this shade right here. I think it's called Feels. I always feel weird trying to name. We're going to swatch this guy here. Now you'd think, oh, why doesn't she like that color? That's not a bad color. I don't know. I don't know. I've never gravitated towards it at all. And it looks very different in the pan than it does on my skin tone. It's that shade right there. But it's not something I've gravitated towards. I also, okay, this one's going to have two because I just saw this brown. Do you guys see? What does that have in it? It has freaking glitter in it. What? Why? That's just going to get everywhere. That also is a horrible swatch. That is just going to get everywhere and just, no, I do not like mattes with glitter. It's a thing. Stop doing it. Not a fan. Whoever is a fan of that, just let me know because I don't understand. If you know how to use them and you know how to make it so that glitter is not all over your face, tell me. I can make a whole video on what is wrong with mattes with glitters. Ah! We're going to go into the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes here. And I know it's a whole lot of blob. What was I thinking when I bought this? There are times I look at this, I'm like, I don't know, Danielle. But we're going to go into this Peach Cobbler shade, which I don't know. I can handle like the browns. I don't know what it is with me in certain shades. But I'm seeing a trend. Do you guys see the trend? It's like that warmer, this and this, that kind of terracotta color is just not, I guess, the thing that I like. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Then we're going to go into the Weekend Festival palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm making weird voices and things are happening. We're going to go into this shade, Magical. It's a gold. It's a gold. Boom. It reminds me so much of some of the other golds I have in my collection. I don't tend to do a lot of gold eyeshadow looks. I don't believe. Then we're going to go into the Carity palette. You guys know I love this palette. But this shade Whisper. I usually use this as a transition shade, I'm going to be honest. But like you cannot see it. What? It's like a pinky white. Look, it's my skin tone. I'm a pinky white. Not really. I mean, okay, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what my undertones are right now. They're changing and doing things. Then we're going to go into the Hasina palette. And the only shade I don't really gravitate towards or really like in this palette is actually Bit Helwa. And I think it's just, well, okay. I think it's just because it's, okay, you'll see. What shades does that one look like? It's like the orangey, browny, terracotta colors that I don't like. I can't explain it. I just don't like them. I just don't like it. This is very fall though. Everyone else thinking my arm looks very fall. I like fall colors in my clothes, just not on my face. Then we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Okay, this one's going to be hard because there's so many shades I don't like, but Sphinx. Sphinx. It's a bronzy shade. I've used Sphinx before. Most of these shades I've put on my eye. Yeah, it's like similar to that. It's that bronzy, bronze. I think I went through a phase where I was like, ooh, bronze eyeshadow. And I'm not even kidding. I think there's a phase. You can go back to videos on my channel and see all of the bronze and the warm and the orange and the red and all of it. All of it is there. I did it, okay? I went through that phase. And then we're going to go into this like yellowy, goldy green color in the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I just don't like that color. I'm kind of getting out of the bronzy, goldy phase that I was in when I first started YouTube. Then we're going to go into the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. And if you guys have been watching, you know exactly what shade I don't like. If you know what shade, leave it down below. Tell me the shade I don't like. Tell me. The shade that I don't like is this green shade under Capricorn. It looks all khaki green and like it's going to be a very fun, deep, dark green. But it muddies and it turns brown. It just looks weird and it's just, I'm just not a fan. Another time in my life, these colors would have been everything to me. but now they mean nothing. I wanted to let you guys know that I am actually planning on doing a 3 looks with the eyeshadow shades that are my least favorite in my collection. So you guys will be seeing me play with these and torture myself for you. So if you want to see that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, leave comments down below. Were you surprised that I was super neutral? Or were you like, whoa, I'm so shocked? Let me know down below. Well, thank you guys so very much for watching this insane video. I am in a super good mood today, so yeah, we're gonna get some filming done today. Well, thanks again, and bye!